In life, we meet a lot of people we don't like. That's normal. But what should you do when you don't like yourself? If you also keep blaming yourself for everything, if you feel like every decision you make is always wrong, and you don't even respect yourself, then this video is for you. I'm going to talk about some practical steps that you can follow to increase your value in your own eyes. You can learn to love yourself. But first, it's important to understand why people don't like themselves. There are two reasons why anyone dislikes themselves. The first reason is having habits or traits that the person themselves doesn't like. Let me explain with an example. Rahul works as a clerk in a company, but he doesn't like his job at all. He only took the job for the money. Otherwise, he actually wanted to build a career in cricket. But due to financial difficulties, he still can't quit his job. At the same time, he is addicted to scrolling through social media. And whenever he gets a break from work, he just starts using social media. After wasting a lot of time, he feels bad that he lost so much time for no reason. If only he had spent that time learning something, it would have been so much better. So in such a situation, will Rahul be able to like himself? No, most people in life are in the same situation as Rahul. They want to become something but end up becoming something else. They want to do something but end up doing something else. And this is the biggest reason why so many people dislike themselves today. The second reason is being around people who always criticize you. If your parents, teachers, or friends have always scolded or criticized you for everything since childhood, it's possible that you've lost confidence in yourself. Whatever the reason may be, the 6 methods I'm about to share with you, if you implement them in your life, you can increase the love and respect you have for yourself. Number 1. Build high self-esteem. There's a saying in English that there cannot be love without respect, which means that love cannot exist without respect. Until you respect yourself, you can't truly love yourself either. Now, to respect yourself, you need to accomplish something in life. Just as your mind judges others by their actions, in the same way, your mind also judges you by your actions. For example, there's a boy whose friends are all running their own businesses. They have already achieved a lot in their lives. Meanwhile, that boy is just stuck in bad habits. He smokes cigarettes, does drugs, so gradually his mind also starts to see him as a weak person who has no self-respect. And in this way, that boy will neither be able to respect himself nor like himself. Now look, there is no trick to increasing self-respect. You really have to bring some positive changes into your life. You have to prove to yourself that you are a strong person, and only then will your mind create a powerful image of you and your self-respect will increase. Whatever task you are afraid to do, try to do that very thing. For example, if you are afraid of talking to people, then go and try to talk to people. Now, whenever you step out of your comfort zone and do anything, your self-confidence will grow and you will feel good about yourself. And as your self-image becomes stronger, you will start liking yourself too. Number 2. Accept your weaknesses and strengths. No one is perfect. Everyone has some weaknesses and some strengths. We should accept our shortcomings too, because when you don't accept something, you try to run away from it, which only increases the problem instead of solving it. When you accept that yes, you have a weakness, then you will definitely try to improve that weakness in the future. Also, you will see what strengths I have, what are the tasks that I can do perfectly, in which I am an expert. By doing this, you will feel more confident about yourself. Let's understand this with an example. There was a boy named Raman who studied in a school. He was quite overweight, and his friends would often tease him by calling him fat. And every time Raman would get angry and say, "Am I eating from your father's plate or what?" And in this way, he would argue with everyone and never accepted this weakness of his, that he was overweight. Because of this, he was always less confident and unhappy. And in the same class, a new boy named Anurag joined. Anurag was also quite overweight. So during lunchtime, after bothering Raman, the kids in the class decided to tease Anurag as well. They started calling Anurag fat and teasing him too. But instead of getting angry, Anurag replied very calmly, "Yeah, I have gotten quite fat, but I've started running and soon I'll be fit too." Now tell me, between Raman and Anurag, who will love himself more? Obviously it's Anurag because he has accepted his weakness. At the same time, Anurag admits that he is overweight. Since he acknowledges his weakness, he has a better chance of getting fit in the future because when he accepts that he has a flaw, he will try to improve it. But Raman can't do that. Number 3. To what you love. There's a saying in English, your actions define you, meaning your deeds are what truly define you. Earning money is important in life, family is important, but sometimes you should also make time for the things you want to do and for the activities you truly enjoy. That activity can be anything, like playing a sport, going somewhere to travel, spending time with nature, anything. The only thing is, doing it should make you feel good from within. Do something you are passionate about. Doing these things holds great importance in our lives. Let's understand this with an example. Suppose today at the office you made a mistake at work and your boss in anger said something to you that hurt your feelings. Now, if you keep dwelling on what he said, my boss says I'm useless, am I really useless? Thinking like this will damage your self-image and you'll start to dislike yourself. That's why the right way to deal with the situation is to first accept that yes, you made a mistake, which is why your boss said what he did, and that everyone makes mistakes. But from now on, I'll make sure that it doesn't happen again. Now, after doing this, you can go play your favorite sport or go for a walk somewhere nearby. This will refresh your mood and you